Good morning, students. So today we are going to discuss another novel, Rajmohan's Wife by Bankim Chandra Chatterjee. Yes, the one who had written India's national song Vande Mataram. So this work, Rajmohan's Wife, is the first work in English language published in 1864. Alright, so many students do not know much about the story of Rajmohan's wife, and the work is important for GATE, CUET, UGC NET and other competitive exams. So summary of Rajmohan's wife will give you a brief idea about what it is all about. So we'll discuss the same in this video, but yes, if you are preparing for any competitive exams in English literature, then you can simply check out our smart study material and courses that we provide to the literature students. You don't have to make the notes, waste your time in putting efforts in writing down, listening to the lectures. Everything will be given to you in the material. Check the link in description below to know more about it. And now, without any further ado, let's begin with this video. So the story starts in a village called Radhaganj in Bengal, India. We have a 32-year-old woman named Kanak and 18 years old girl whose name we don't know yet. So they were both talking to each other and on her way to fetch the water from river. This 18-year-old girl's husband was an angry man, always showing his anger on her. So this girl was also anxious, like her husband would get angry again when he came to know that she has gone to river without telling him. So on their way we find two men, Mathur Ghosh and Madhav Ghosh, who were talking to each other. They both are cousins to each other. Here Madhav look at this girl and find that this 18 years old girl is Matangini. Yes, she is Matangini, Rajmohan's wife. So here we got the title of the novel, Rajmohan's Wife. So who is the wife? Rajmohan's wife was Matangini. Alright, so we have two sisters, Hemangini and Matangini. Husband of Hemangini was Madhav, and on the other hand we have Matangini, who is married to Rajmohan. So it's an arranged marriage. So now here what goes in the story is that Rajmohan was unemployed and Matangini requested her sister that ask Madhav to provide some job to Rajmohan. So Madhav offered a job as a supervisor on his estate in village Radhaganj. Rajmohan was at first very angry with the proposal that why did you ask any help from Madhav? But later on he agreed to do the job. So he started his job and they both, Rajmohan and Matangini, started living in a house provided by Madhav. Rajmohan was still disappointed with Matangini that she should not have asked for the job from Madhav. He yelled at her so much that she started crying. Matangini's aunt intervened and took her to the room. So now as the story moves forward, what happens is that we find Madhav has a case going on in the court on some property dispute among the family members. Actually, there was an uncle of Madhav named Ram Gopal who had a lot of property. So when he died, he gave the property to Madhav, saying that Madhav must take care of his aunt after his death. So basically he was asked to take care of Ram Gopal's wife. And now the same aunt put a case on Madhav that this will is fake and property did not belong to Madhav. So Madhav wanted to solve this issue and he visited aunt. But when he reached aunt's house, he found that she is in Mathur's house. So in the beginning we have discussed Mathur and Madhav were the cousins. So Madhav thought that it must be Mathur who made the aunt to put a case on her. He was disappointed and unhappy that how his cousin could do this with him. On the other hand, we had Rajmohan and Matangini. Matangini was in her room and already in tears that why her husband always shout on her. So while she was sitting in the room, she overheard that Rajmohan is planning to steal the will from Madhav's house. On listening to this, Matangini got scared. She escaped from her house and told the plan to Madhav that her husband is going to steal the will. After telling about the plan, she returned to her house. And now Rajmohan hired the two robbers, Sardar and Bhikhu. But as Madhav already knew about the plan, Sardar and Bhikhu failed to do the robbery. The both robbers were very angry. They wanted to take revenge on Matangini for betraying them. They told the truth to Rajmohan, and Rajmohan is now wanted to kill Matangini. He wanted to kill her, but somehow she managed to escape the house. She met Mathur's wife Tara and told everything about what had happened. Tara told everything to Mathur, that how Rajmohan wanted to kill her. Mathur agreed to let Matangini stay in her house for a while. The next morning, someone told that Rajmohan forgave Matangini and would not hurt her in any way. So Matangini was sent back to Rajmohan. Now this is a scene of forest where we have a hut where Sardar, Bhikhu and Rajmohan are talking with one another. They are still behind Madhav's will. So they decided that Rajmohan and Matangini would also go with them and do the robbery at Madhav's house. But now what happened is that Matangini disappeared again for 3 days. Rajmohan tried to find her, but he failed to do so. No one knows where she had gone. But as we move forward in the novel, we find that Madhav was kidnapped by Sardar and Bhikhu and taken to a dark room. They asked about the will, and Madhav was about to tell where it was, but all of a sudden, what happened was there came a scream from outside the room, a loud noise from somewhere. Sardar and Bhikhu got scared. They ran away from the room. Madhav also ran away and met Mathur's wife Tara outside the room. He told everything to Tara, that how he was kidnapped and taken to a dark room. All of a sudden, there was another loud noise. So they both decided to find out from where the noise is coming. As they entered the dark room once again, they found a hidden staircase. They climbed the hidden staircase to reach a room where they found Matangini. They revived her, and Matangini told Madhav and Tara that how Mathur kidnapped her into this room. She was kidnapped for the last 3 days here. Tara also told that yes, there is something strange in her husband's behavior. Mathur was very anxious throughout the day and also in deep thoughts. Mathur also ignored to tell Tara the reason that why he was so much anxious and worried. And now as the novel moves forward, Bhikhu got arrested by police and he confessed everything. Sardar fled away and the police arrived at the house of Mathur to arrest him. Mathur was a respectful man, and now when he would get arrested, all of his goodwill image would go. So he hanged himself from the ceiling of a room. Rajmohan was also arrested and put into prison. Matangini went to live with her father, but soon she also died. Tara lost her husband and she remained unhappy throughout her life. Madhav's fate remained uncertain, and that's the end of the story Rajmohan's wife. It has been said that the story has an abrupt ending, but the author has skillfully portrayed the life of Matangini and how she took stand for herself in that 19th century when a woman had to face a lot of problems in patriarchal society. So you see, a woman taking stand for herself. So that was what author Bankim Chandra Chatterjee wanted to portray in this novel. So that's the story of Rajmohan's wife. If you want us to come up with another novel that you want us to make a video on, simply let us know in the comment section below and we will soon get back to you with the same title. Stay updated with limitless literature. Do not forget to subscribe the channel for more updates. I will see you soon in the next video. That's it for this. Thank you.